Okay, I think that Sir Hweldon... Was that even the right name? I think that Sir Hweldon was the, or Commander Weldon was the one who was just, like, in the middle of everything. The one who was like, I'm in charge of all the guards. Which means that absolutely everything I have to do is in the same direction. How's my weight capacity? Quite bad. Man! I guess I have to accept that I will just often be encumbered. But at least I'm not where I started this stream at negative 27 dexterity. I think I know where Commander Weldon is. Being encumbered is how I remember playing Everquest, says Bitten Chat. Ah, so it's accurate. Was there a salesperson over here somewhere? No. You, Commander Weldon? No, you're not Commander Weldon. You're the one who's like, help me poach all of the innocent animals. You're definitely not Commander Weldon. I think Commander Weldon is just on the other side of this screen transition. Like, just through there. Why aren't you killing innocent animals? Asked Bitten Chat. Because I've already killed all the innocent animals in this area. Oh, here's an innocent animal. There, you're getting what you want. You committed the sin of existing near me. Okay, I think Commander Weldon is the guy who's just in, like, the guard post just past this sort of rocky entrance area here. It's, like, right here. Commander Weldon is troubled by several pieces of information that you have reported to him. He tries to explain his concerns one by one. First, my guard posts are wiped out so quickly and efficiently that they are unable to get word as to who attacked them and why. Trumpet jump scares, says Bitten Chat. It's the only music in this game, so... Second, what quarrel do the Aviacs have with Genios? Why the sudden violent action against my guards? What do they stand to gain? Third, and probably least important to me, you should be careful about mentioning Sir Morgan Genios. He is basically considered as a persona non grata by his cousin Sir Wilshelm. Bad things tend to happen to people who mention Morgan. Okay, I'll go mention him immediately. End of conversation. No actual... Find Sir Morgan. Okay, so we'll find Sir Morgan, I guess. I'm, like, faintly concerned because I couldn't get any further into here. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe Sir Morgan will have the key. Unlikely, but, you know. A man can dream. So, we said Sir Morgan in the Eastern Plains, or it was said. It says, fight your way inside, says Specklad. Well, I already fought my way inside, but then there was a locked door. This, I think, is the Eastern Plain, so Sir Morgan is somewhere around these parts. So we get all the fun of searching around a map again. Is that what you always wanted? Yay, video games! Oh, I didn't even deal with being, nope. Okay, let me at least quickly deal with being overloaded. But these are just generic iron shoes, who cares? Can't wear that, who cares? Not really sure how a cloak can be reinforced, but whatever you say. This is literally the same hat that I'm wearing. What am I at, 90? 89? That's very heavy. There we go. That was probably most of the weight. Whatever. It's not like I'm struggling for money right now. Wow, what an exciting map. There's almost stuff here, but not. Wow, so much to do on this map. Watch me buy these half flasks of health and then sell a bunch of crap. Ooh, and 3/4 flasks of health. Probably sell for 0. I guess I won't sell that. Here, you can have this key. And you know what? Since I am, like, right next to where I just dropped all that crap, I'm just gonna go pick it up again. They sell half flasks because of shrinkflation, says Speculate in chat. Except that would be that they sell full flasks, except the flasks are smaller. Or they have flasks that are, like, they look the same size, but they actually hold less liquid while looking full. I don't really know where I dropped this crap. All that money lost. All that potential wealth gone. Because I dropped it feet from the nearest shop. Well, it's gone now. Theoretically, somewhere on this map? Really? That's no way that it's on this map. That doesn't make any sense. This is a great viper. Like, of all the vipers I've had to deal with, this is a pretty great one. What's on this map, Aspect Lad? Sir Jerkface. Sir has some name. The guy we're looking for. Morgan. I thought Sir Morgan was supposed to be in the east. It said Eastern Plains. I'm in the Eastern Plains. This map is Eastern Plains. Well, I'm not going to be able to see it from here. I mean, I guess I can go further east. Maybe he's on the Eastern Plains. I have no idea how east these plains can go. Okay, this is... No, this is the Eastern Plains, Specklad. The way I'm going to deal with this is this. And then I'm going to continue to run away and try not to die. Get distracted! Get distracted! Get distracted by the elemental! Elemental, you are the worst distraction ever. Well, that sucked. Am I going to survive this poisoning? The answer... I'm not convinced if the answer is yes. Do I have some... Yeah, let's use these that are a bit less valuable to survive this poisoning. I'm going to go to the southwest of the map, not because I think that my target is on the southwest of the map, but to demonstrate that this is the Eastern Plains, because you have to walk southwest to show where you are. You also have a poison cure, says Specklad in chat. Imagine me using a poison cure. Okay, donde am I? I am here. Hello. Goodbye. You got a great asp. So far, it's just the n's. God, what a stupid map system. If I want to prove what map I'm on, I have to walk to the southwest. It's so busted. Eastern Plains. Unless this is Western Plains. Boy, I'll feel very stupid if this is the Western Plains. Na-da-da-da-da-da. I went east to... Oh, I know how I got confused, because I had to go all the way west to find Weldon, but I was just, like, following the road. I wasn't really thinking where I was or where I was going. I mean, this isn't just a case of, me... Yes, it is. Never mind. Whatever I was gonna say it's not, that's exactly what it is. Central Plains... regardless, I need the, did zoning cure the poison, asked Bitten Chad? Don't I wish. Only time cures poison. Minutes of time. Oh, another lion to kill. Goodbye, innocent creature. You existed at me. These are the sounds that lions make. You don't want to take a quick detour to slaughter some elephants, Aspect Lad? No! I might do that, like, between streams. Maybe eventually I'll remember to do some grinding between streams. What was this? Oh yeah, this is the center of the economy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can't complete quests between streams, says Specklad. Yeah, but I could just get the pelts between streams. I would assume you had to bring them back to actually complete the quest. Not with any evidence, of course. Oh, there's an elephant. Well, fine. There's an elephant right there. We'll go ahead and, well, or not. There it is. It attacked first. Let's see if I can get the elemental to distract it. There we go. It's my elemental killing it right now. I'm not even participating. I'm an innocent spectator. Admittedly, I'm spectating on murdering an innocent animal, but, you know, the word innocent's in there. Oh, fine. I'll just kill it the old-fashioned way. One young elephant murdered. This right here, this little status indicator at the bottom of the screen, that's what we call drama. Gnoll cleric. What are all these gnolls doing here, too? There's a real mix of random-ass enemies. Unfortunately, it was a peltless elephant. The name of the game is Everquest 2. It is exactly what it says in the stream title. I guess I didn't say the full name, which is Everquest 2 something something genios something something. And the emulator you can find on archive.org, but it's just the Microsoft one. It's just hard to find exactly the right one. Attack on Genios. Thank you, Speklad. And thank me for my perfect pronunciation of that title. What bridge is this? Bridge to Eastern Plains of Karana. That makes sense to me. I'll just read that sign while in pitched battle. Oh my god, more pitched battle. There's a creepy eye. Weren't they the seeing eye or something before? These eyes are creepier though. Just gonna let my elemental deal with you. What is the version of the game? Asks Sierras in chat. I don't know. Whichever one we managed to find. This is not an especially easy game to track down, so at a certain point it's just like, we found whatever version we managed to find. On the bright side, if we kill all the animals, then there will be no food for the gnolls, says Joshua in chat. Well, there you go. Perfect. We're doing good by destroying all life. Okay, let's give some time for my elemental to maybe be alive. I wonder if the game itself says what version we're running somewhere. I mean, probably somewhere, but I'm quite close to level 17. Are you pronouncing Gnoll as if it was a canoe project? Asks Speklad in chat. I think I've pronounced Gnoll at least 3 different ways. Eastern Plains of Karana. See Sir Morgan if you require assistance. Drink some rum if you require assistance. Are you Sir Morgan? The knight standing before you has heard your approach. He squints in your general direction and asks, "Wibbly, are you?" You introduce yourself. So he watched Titley walk up to him and thought, Wimbley basically looks like that. By all the gods of Genios, where is that boy? I am Oh, you are Sir Morgan, a knight errant in these hostile lands. I am searching for my squire Wimbley. He has pretty big tits, but not as big as you. Have you seen him? You explain that you have not. It is as I feared. My eyesight is not... Okay, there's your excuse. Understood. My eyesight is not what it used to be. My eyes were damaged years ago when some fiend threw lime in my face as I stormed his fortress gate. I mean, getting lime in your eyes, pretty bad, but I don't think it's like permanently damaged vision bad. Maybe. I sent Wibley to retrieve a replacement lens for my helm. He has a prescription helmet. He has a prescription helmet. He has a prescription helmet, guys. The visor on his helmet has an insert because he has a prescription helmet. Not like prescription to fit his head. His eyeglasses are his helmet because he has a prescription helmet. I fear for his safety. I will continue my search for him. Will you go to the house of Goslin Dietz? Goslin Dietz! And retrieve the lens for me? That's not even a quest? That's not even a quest? Oh, okay, it is a quest. It just made absolutely zero fanfare. Did you want to tell me where Goslin Dietz lives? Apparently not. Well, time to search this entire map for Goslin Dietz. What a name. Wembley is dead. just in case anybody thought otherwise, Wimbley is 1000% dead. Wimbley is a corpse. That is the end of Wimbley's tale. Wimbley? Wimbley? I think it was Wimbley. An evil eye. Oh, an oozing eye now. Even worse. These enemies are starting to get pretty tough. But then again, I'm very close to the next level, so maybe it's fine. Maybe this will bring me to the next level, and then I will be A-okay. 1,000 per mil dead, says Veclad in chat. Useful. How close am I? Oh, come on! I'm pixels away! Can't he use the lens from one of these eyes, asks Veclad? I mean, we have been picking up those lenses, you'd think, but no, only Dietz lenses will do. Everybody knows that Dietz makes the best lenses. Is this a path? Is this just a bit of weird crap? It's just a bit of weird crap. Is it a good game? Asks Ciorus in chat. I'm going to go with no. It's sort of, I struggle to find anything particularly wrong with it. It's just like, it's you know, it is 100%, it is better than most cash grab games, but it is 100% a cash grab game. Okay, I didn't find Dietz. It's good by Pocket PC standards, suggests Veclad. I mean, the Pocket PC is not a gaming platform, so it's so bizarre that this exists. I'm just imagining, like, lawyers playing this. Cirrus, the Pocket PC was Microsoft's branding for their the PDAs was the term of the time, but what would now be called smartphones between like 2002 and 2004-ish, something around there. It was a really brief period while it was called Pocket PC, and yet that managed to become the branding for the very few games. There's my level. There's my level. Can't upgrade that. Could upgrade that. I'm not really sure if it's needed. Can upgrade that. Imagine lawyers at a law firm sharing tips on how to defeat bosses in Pocket Everquest. I mean, it's like, I think of businessmen playing, like the businessmen are who had this system. I should be using this. I should definitely be using major shielding. Let's get major shielding on my hotbar, because I'll bet that it's quite good. How long does this last? 5 minutes. Yeah. Hey, you! Tell me what my quest is. Oh, well, let me sell things then. Whatever. It's a pretty big HP increase, says Veclad in chat. I think that I was already using, like, at the end of the previous game, that was a major spell for me, and it only now, like, clicked that I had been using that. Well, can't wear those. Thanks for the health potions. Goslin's goods. So, you're not like a living sword? You're a shade? You sure about that? I think you're a living sword. Okay. Didn't sell the eye stock, asked Veclad. I don't know, maybe I need it. I don't freaking know. I'm concerned. Why get this object if I don't need it? Goslin, you and your goods around here somewhere? There's Goslin's goods. Goslin's goods is a cow. Somehow I was 100% positive that Goslin was going to be considered a male name. Goslin Leitz, my eye injures you and some fine items, maybe a nice backpack. You explained to Goslin that you were there on behalf of Sir Morgan. Let me guess, he broke another lens while fighting some creature. I have tried to explain to him that they are difficult to make, but he doesn't listen. He needs to be more... Oh, God, you're going to give me a fetch quest to get one of the lenses from the stupid eyes. No, careful. I don't have any necessary parts to make him a lens at the moment. If you bring me a lens of an eye stop... Of course, I've sold the lens because I'm an idiot, and I didn't still sell the eye stock because I'm not an idiot. Okay, this lens will work fine. Now I need the eye stock. Apparently I had a lens. There's the lens. Please tell Simon to be careful with it. Well, okay, that was easy. Apparently, I already had the Verant. Good thing I didn't sell the eye stocks. Cluck. Gonna go ahead and refill my mana before going back. I fully restarted the emulator at my restream break, by the way, so the fact that it's having audio issues is like, come on. Just gonna sort of beeline it for this arachnoid. I want to move just so that I can see more of your incredible sprite, arachnoid, because I think that you are... Yeah, this is a unicorn spider. Incredible unicorn spider. I give you 11 out of 10, unicorn spider. You get my approval. It's not easy being green. I'm a shade. Shades are sword ducks. Why is that the sound? Wait, okay, in life it goes, and then it dies by going, these are the same creature. Invisible Duckman asks Specklad in chat. Oh, maybe the shade that is clearly a living sword isn't a living sword. It is just a sword being controlled by an invisible duck. And the shade goes, ugh, when it dies. The invisible duck just runs away, because what the hell does the invisible duck doesn't give a shit. We've had Kermit, now we need Bert and Ernie singing about the shade duck, as Dan in chat. I have no memory of what Bert or Ernie's voice sounds like. I mean, there's certainly, like, Muppet Family voices, so they're gonna be something like this, but, what did I just pick up from you? So here's the magic lens. I was an elven headband I just picked up. Oh, hi. You a will-o'-the-wisp? Is that, oh yeah, wow, look at that, I called it. It's a greater wisp. This is like, you'll beat it, but, yeah, okay. I have the upper hand, but it's not an easy battle. My recollection is that they all sounded like different pitch-shifted versions of Kermit, says Dan in chat. Yeah, so the Muppet voices are all basically in the same family. Like, they're all basically something like this. It's just a matter of, like, how much nasality you put on top of that. And, you know, what pitch you sort of go for in that range. Waka waka. So, yeah, they're all sort of, they're around the same vocal center. I picked up wisp guts. What? Okay, I thought I picked up wisp guts. I was pretty sure it was on the ground, but whatever, I guess I didn't. Hey there, jackass. Sir Morgan gladly accepts the lens from you and places it in his helm. In his helm. If you're going to have these lovely drawings, you could make them match the text. I mean, let's be clear. The drawing is right. The text is wrong. I know that because the text is generally shit. His face lights up with appreciation. What voice did I give him? Many thanks, friend. That was not it at all. How wonderful it is to see again. In your absence, I have been unable to find Squire Wimbley. I found evidence of a struggle along the route he would have taken, but there was no sign of him. I did find what appeared to be bird tracks, Birdman, and several feathers. I believe he may have fallen victim to a griffin, not an aviatrix, or whatever the hell the other species was. I have lost track. Okay, so there are griffins now. And the aviv, which we haven't actually seen. The griffins have the griffins have moved into this area in large numbers. It is unusual to see them here at this time of year. Something has caused them to leave their nesting grounds in the northern mountains, and they are in a foul mood. They have been very aggressive to all travelers in the area. Aviax, thank you, Specklad. Without Wimbley, I need your help clearing the griffins from the area. So... Your mourning period is roughly 0 seconds. You're just like, well, Wimbley's dead. Hey, some random jackass, you help.
I cannot guarantee the safety of travelers from attack. Bring me any griffin feathers that you find so I can compare them with the feathers that I found.
We do indeed have to kill every griffin. Cool. The game is really slowing down. It's very strange because I fully rebooted at my midstream break, so I'm not sure why it's I feel like it might actually be a game problem since I can't have done much more to make sure it plays well. Okay, let's go griffin hunting. I don't know, here. I don't know where the hell I'm going to hunt griffins. Yeah, see that like stuttering and freezing and such? That's a bad. That shouldn't be happening. Can't you reboot it again, Specklad? I'm trying to remember what level of rebooting I decided was the necessary level of rebooting. Was it just rebooting the operating system in the emulator? Did I have to reboot the entire emulator? Did I have to reboot the entire emulator outside of the emulator? Let me try the simplest level of rebooting, which is to make it beep angrily at me. That was a soft reboot, not a hard reboot that deletes everything. Oh yeah, that didn't fix it. That definitely did not fix anything. Yeah, this is not feeling fixed. What if you reboot all three? That's what I did earlier. Yeah, it must be the Windows XP virtual machine. What time is it? Yeah, okay. Let me try and give it the fairest shake I can and reboot the Windows XP emulator. Back to griffin hunting. Well, maybe I should stand for a bit and regain my mana before griffin hunting. Uh-oh. 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 I've really made trouble for myself now. I've got wisps and griffs at the same time. Okay, the griff is distracted by the elemental, which is good. The wisp is not. The wisp is distracted only by me. That was unfortunate locationing for both of these to be at the same place, but you know, it happens. Come on. Elemental, you only need to last long enough for my stuff to start returning. Oh, look at that. That was so close. Yeah, I think I'm either going to have to run or... well, no. I think maybe this is fine. This is not an ideal battle, but I think I got this. I do think that that this is helping me a lot. Those are the sounds that griffins make. As always, stand around for a bit. When they start streaming, ask Specklad in chat. Next time I start streaming, don't hold me to this because I will not remember this, but next time I start streaming, I'm going to start with... That's just how you normally start, says Specklad. No, that's just how I normally talk. I start streaming with funny sounds, not just with my normal speaking voice. You're not a griffin. What's so royal about this lion? I killed a lot of lions. Blue means killable but not amazing. Oh, looks kind of risky, but you might win. Okay. Does that mean... What does that mean? I have no idea what that might mean. I'm deeply confused by that status. But why? Looking for griffins, not looking for whatever those were, lions. Looking for griffins, not lions. I already talked to you. Probably got some weird shit to sell to you, right? Nope. Oh, almost positive. Yeah, there we go. Kill them while they're young. Are those... So, like, in Jurassic Park, they're actually elephant sounds, if I recall correctly, that are just some of the less pleasant elephant sounds that people don't realize elephants make. I know how English works. Those seem like sped up, like high-pitched elephant sounds. That seems like what the griffins are doing. You're no griffin. You're an arachnoid. Hey, wait. Yeah, okay. For some reason, I was like, the last time I leveled up, did I actually level up my spells? Yes, I absolutely did. No clue why I was so sure I didn't. Why does this game have quests like wander around this map and kill every griffin? Like, why is that a thing? Like, as side quests, whatever. It's a bit lame, but who cares if it's just like a weird side quest. But this is a mandatory quest. Just reveal the entire map and kill every griffin. Why? Why am I doing this? I mean, I get within the plot of the game why, and I even get within the fact that the game is literally just a series of fetch quests, that's just one of my fetch quests. But also, why? Will-o'-the-wisp. We never saw lesser wisps. The first wisps we ever saw were greater wisps. Are there lesser wisps? Are there will-o'-wisps? Are greater wisps the only wisps? Is the existence of lesser wisps only implied by the existence of greater wisps, but not real? There's only greater, and greatest wisps, Speculated in chat. So ironically, the greater wisp is kind of the middle one. But we still haven't seen the lesser wisp, which is the great wisp. There's a griffin. An immature griffin. Frickin' loser griffin. Let me see if I can use the distraction strategy. Yep, it worked instantly. Absolutely no thought required. I love how when you're not involved in the battle goes silent. Sometimes, I don't know, it just started making sound again. What? Its death sound is... That also feels wrong. Live your life like a squeaky door. Die like a compression motor. I don't want a greater wisp. I forget what I want. Griffins! Oh! Reached that edge of the map. Wow. That tree sure is tree. One of the trees of all times. Get back here, Invisiduck! Wah, wah. What's that sound? This game is weird. It's just weird. 51. Being 100% out of magic is fine, right? I don't need mana for anything. Guess I haven't gone right over here. I mean, it doesn't even matter where you go because they are wandering the map at the same time, so it's very easy to miss things. I like how the griffins are the real problem when they're living swords and lions who are just angry at everybody wandering around. Oh, griffin. I wish to find and kill a griffin. Surely the game will tell me when I've killed the last one, right? I mean, I have no evidence that it will, but surely it can't be that evil. Do I have any feathers? Asks Speculated. Good point. It sure talked about feathers a lot. And I have none. Yeah, none of them have dropped anything looking like feathers. But I think this is just going to be a case of, like, kill them all. I don't think this is going to be a case of I think the feathers are just part of the discussion, not part of the like they don't exist. Even though, yes, this game has gone the opposite direction before. I'm hoping for inconsistency. Wait. It has a humanoid shadow holding the sword. Everything about the shade is weird. Maybe it's just supposed to be a ghost. Maybe it's that kind of shade. It's just a ghost with a non-ghostly sword, which makes sense because swords don't have souls. Sorry to inform you, but swords don't have souls. Boo, Specklad, boo. Oh my, where are the griffins? Get your gross pink eye away from me. Are you sure you were supposed to kill the griffins here, says Specklad? I mean, no, but as always, the text is like, it's doing too much of, you know, I'm being an adventure narrator and not enough of, this is the thing you need to do. Clear the griffins from the area into this area. I'm in this area. This is the area. You're not a griffin. Well, I sure haven't been counting, Specklad. You know, if I just eliminate the entire population, then that will involve killing every griffin, so problem solved. All it takes is more killing. Exactly, Joshua. All we need is a bit of the rough and tumble. It would be tricky to imply the right accent, Joshua. It really isn't anything without the accent. I've run out of places, so I guess I gotta go back and hope that I killed all of them in spite of having no actual indication. Oh, Joshua. I can't even know if I'm finished with the one quest. How am I on levels? Almost halfway done with this level, and this is the second level I've gained in this stream. I think you're right, Specklad. Cement mixer truck. It's always time for a bit of the rough and tumble. Oh, here's a griffin. And it goes... Arr! No, get distracted. Get distracted. Cool. No, get more distracted. Thank you. With the power of cheating. This isn't cheating at all. I am using the game mechanics to my advantage. For once, it actually isn't cheating, says Specklad. Every time that I've said it's not cheating, it either definitely isn't cheating or is a matter of interpretation. And since all things are a matter of interpretation, that statement is vacuous. I'm still going confidently back towards what's-his-face, even though I'm confident now that I haven't found them all. Yeah. You know what? I'll bet the last one you kill drops a feathers item, and you're just supposed to have been picking it up from all of them, but yeah, it's really the last one that actually drops the special item. I love, by the way, this is worth pointing out, so all of this jaggedness, that's a natural rocky landscape. This is just the edge of the map. It's fine that that's square. There's another map, whatever. This is a shoreline, so you're supposed to believe that the shoreline is absolutely perfectly straight. Like, not a single deviation for miles. Just absolutely perfectly straight. Like, measured with a straight edge straight. Shoreline. I'm gonna go ahead and let my mana come back. Oh, The find me an enemy button finally did the right thing. Oh, sound effects. They sure are sound effects. Boo, Specklad, boo. There's probably still more. Oh, if there was... my kingdom for a zoom level. Like, so much of it is that the only way I have of knowing if there's an enemy, like, just off screen is clicking this button and hoping to get lucky. I could have walked right past the griffin 6 times. And did. Here it is. See, because it's moving. It's not like it just stays statically somewhere. Please be the last one. Please be the last one. Please be the last one. This appears to have been the last griffin in the area. Now to return with the feathers to Sir Morgan. The feathers you couldn't be bothered to actually collect. But imagine if you had been collecting feathers. You'd be real helpful now. Pretty much due west. Slightly north. How's my weight capacity doing? 52 out of 85. We're still fine. Hey, jackass. I got all the stuff. Sir Morgan takes the griffin feathers and compares them to the feathers that he found earlier.
By the gods, these feathers are similar, but they do not match. The feathers you have brought me are much larger and slightly different in color and texture. They cannot be from the same creature.
Yeah, they're from the aviacs. You relate the farmer's concerns about the gnolls and aviacs, lowercase g, capital A, to Sir Morgan.
Of course, how stupid I am.
Oh my god. We were like... we were joking about this when we first heard about griffins.
The thought of aviacs never occurred to me. They are normally content to stay in their trees in South Carolina. I have never seen an aviac in this area, but if they are attacking guards throughout the plains, it could very well be them who attacked poor Wimbley.
So you slaughtered all those griffins for nothing. Congratulations, says Specklad in chat. No, I slaughtered them because they existed, and I needed to eliminate them. I'm just destroying all fauna. It's all gone.
Either the gnolls or the aviacs must have disturbed the griffins' nesting grounds. It would explain the bad attitude of the griffins we encountered. As for the troubles in Genos, I will return there and offer my assistance to my cousin, Sir Wilshelm. Hopefully we can put the past behind us and join forces to fight this threat. I also need to notify Wimbley's family and search for a new squire. Finally you care. If you find proof of Wimbley's fate, please send word to me in Genos. I would like to have more information before speaking with his family, but the situation will not allow it. Be safe, my friend.
You're not going to leave? You're just going to stay? Okay. We had a good conversation. I assume if I do this, it'll just say the same. Okay. I guess this is his generic message if you don't have any quest associated with him right now. Well, back into furry land, I guess. But that'll almost certainly be next stream. I'll just start walking my... You know what I'm going to do? I dragged these town portals from a different video game. There we go. All the way back to town in an instant. Not even really where I wanted to be, but at least I can sell shit here. It is closer to where I wanted to be than where I came from was, I think. Only marginally. Do you actually restock? I swear I bought... Maybe I just bought the lower level ones? I mean, I got no shortage of money now. Now I'll have a shortage of money. It's about damn time. Yeah, sure. Buy some more town portals. They seem good. They seem to be just wings tied off with beads or something. Why no buy mana potions? Aspect that in chat. I still have like lots of mana potions, and I haven't seemed to make much use of them. I mean, I have very various mana potions of different sizes, but I just don't seem to have made as much use of them. I seem to probably be... Oh, those sell for 0, and they weigh nothing, so not worth selling. But you know what? Just because, let's go ahead and buy some 1080p mana potions. Someone got that joke, but no one thought it was funny. Someone somewhere understood the joke, but even they would not stoop so low as to consider that joke funny. I guess, yeah, the key must... Oh, hello. The key must just be in the furry layer somewhere. That's all I can sort of speculate. At least these enemies are now extremely easy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let my mana restore before going back in. Although, actually, judging by the time, I don't think I'm going to do much once I'm in there, but, you know, whatever. Go ahead and restore my armor as well. Go, move, thank you. Go, thank you. I mean, it's not like I missed anything. It's incredibly unlikely that I will have missed anything. But, somewhere, something, somehow must have the key. Either that, or I'm supposed to learn to pick locks. Which seems a little bit unlikely. Such needlessly dog-like sounds. So doggy. It would make sense that, like, this area here, that's sort of the villagiest area, would be where you would find keys and key accessories. I don't know what that means. A gnoll soldier! No average gnoll, no scout, no grunt, or whatever the little ones are called. Key polishers, suspect ladder chat. There's the real job. It's not a job, it's an accessory, says Specklat in chat. Oh, yeah. No, well, a key polisher uses the key polisher to polish keys. It's both. So this, again, with the buildings that have no doors. We just made a big wooden box. One of those boxes that don't open. Where has the key gone? A key, a fawn. I think... I don't know. I guess next time we'll have to figure out how to make more progress in this quest, because we're out of other quests. This is it. This is the one we've got left. Are we at a California homeless camp? Asked Joshua in chat. This is furry camp, as you can tell by the furry logos everywhere. So yes, to answer your original question. And on that note, see you next week.